Hello dear traders, welcome back to the channel. We will be looking at gold today, some educational concepts as well, plus finding the real direction of the gold, just like every time we do. So today is Thursday and gold has performed very nicely even this week as well. I have slight temperature today, so just bear with me on my energy levels, okay? I will be running a fresh analysis and freshly we will be finding out what opportunity we can get from gold today. So as you know, yesterday, my friends, yesterday what was the situation? Where was the market yesterday? Later that breakout then occurred, but after when I left the stream. So if I show you, let me see. After the breakout I took one losing trade as well. It was maybe this, where is that? Let me zoom in. Let's find out. I took one losing trade as well after that. 100. These are those trades which I took in the live stream yesterday, plus there was one from right here, I guess, from right here, and I closed it in 54 pips of a loss. Plus there I took another trade as well, and that trade was to the sell side. Maybe right here I took it. So pretty much overall good day it was. Good, fantastic day it was yesterday. And yes, this is, I will be running a fresh analysis as well today, so that our direction for the day will be fantastic. Fantastic, just like every day, just like normal days. So currently let's wait a little bit for since I joined 1 minute early, so let's wait for those other of my friends, of my viewers to join, who is with me in the chat. Till then we can chat together. Uchigoba Tuchuku, I hope I pronounce your name nicely. Good morning. SPX to my analysis. Sure, I will be adding SPX. Right, I will be adding SPX. S&P 500 you mean to say, right? Till then let me show you the S&P 500 because users are going to join me. Oh, my computer seems to be freezing today. Let's see. Good. Here it is, S&P 500. Let me show you this. You know, on a monthly time frame, this is crazy bullish. Okay, This is crazy bullish. And the next expected resistance, if I try to find it out, it is almost near that resistance on the monthly. Almost broke above as well. So then on the weekly, then on the daily, let's see. Let's observe them near these levels for this week, okay? Not a very long term. And the first level will be this 61.8%. The second level will be this. This will also be 61.8. Well, the ideal zone for this is sell, okay, right here. Let me write down, where is the T text? Potential remember, I am writing down confirmation with it, okay, on confirmation, and today we will be discussing about it, okay. If I get a chance, I can trade it with you. Now if one say, okay, I want to sell right here, then I will say on the H1 this level needs to be observed for a break below. And then there will be a Fibonacci 61.8% retracement, which comes right here. So how much pips this move can be? 514 pips, okay everyone. Take profit 1 and take profit 2. Simple. See, I highly emphasize on keeping the things simple, not too complicated, because the more complicated it becomes, the more chances of losses. So we will be observing this trend line, okay. See, I think maybe there is a drop coming on the S&P 500. Silver gave very good, fantastic profits. My member Teamly made good profits today as well, again from silver. So silver give good profits. Total inspection. Hello from Kenya. Hello, my dear. Kindly do an analysis for GBPUSD. Okay, let's do it. Julius Sinaku. Good afternoon. How are you doing, my friend? How is everyone doing? Are you doing well? Fantastic. GBPUSD. Let's see. First, who asked me about this S&P 500? Here is your analysis. Did you get it? Uchiguba Tuchuku. Sorry guys if I say the names not correctly, okay, because it's okay, you also say my name not correctly, I don't mind. So like most of the, like this is Aftab, but most people say Aftab. They cannot pronounce it, so I don't mind that as well. Pound AUD. Let me show you. Okay, guys, stay tuned. I'm coming to gold. Okay. So when I switch to another pair, the existing ones who are here for gold, they leave away. Oh my brother, don't leave away. I'm coming to gold. Gold, as I say, is closer to my heart, but since I get requests in my chat room for the pairs, so I obviously have to discuss them as well, because these are also my audience, and if they are interested in the GBP AUD, I will need to spend some time on it. Okay, so please don't leave. Those who are here for gold will be getting the gold analysis. For any pair you are right here, you will be getting the analysis. Okay, so it doesn't mean I'm skipping a pair or something, but since I get a request for it, so I have to discuss it, because then these are my you all are my like loyal audience, my members, my colleagues, my friends, the respected ones, right? So I really respect, and I really like, if someone asks me, hey, can you look at it for me, I think maybe this person is already into a trade, or maybe is preparing for a trade. So if I say, okay, if I can add some input from my side, I think what's bad in it? I will be happy. Even all of you ask me about your favorite pairs, so I can analyze. Maybe perhaps we can set one day specially for your requests. Everyone coming up with the instrument they are interested in. And even for example, when interested to see pound AUD, I give my analysis. Okay. So first thing first, I would like to have a little bit long-term overview. Okay, of the pound AUD, because once we see the higher time frame, things a little bit start getting easy for us. Now I have seen it. Okay, and now I know that, okay, this is what's going on. Then I switch back to the weekly and I see this weekly chart as well. Okay, weekly is also good. Then I see the daily. Today this computer is giving me problem. I have doubt it will be teasing around me. Let's find out the support. The resistance, just in case if it breaks some level, then to which level we can look for, that will be this. So now if now I go on the lower time frames, I will be able to say something with surety. Since now this is the expected level, so now I run my Fibonacci over it. This is also a 61.8. Let me highlight this area as well. This. Well, if one is looking for a sell, obviously below this level, okay, this is a level of 2.01092. Selling will start below this. Above this, it will be showing us bullish, and bullish towards this place. This is your A to B. This is your correction, and this will be your. It can be a very good trade opportunity if it continues in our favor. This. Okay, this is GBPUSD. And further on the lower time frames, if I see, well, yes, right here, if a double bottom forms, I think with very tight SL, one can easily take this buy. Remember, this is for educational purposes, okay, this stream. So, and this will be for buy. If one is looking for a further confirmation, then this will be that further confirmation that okay. If one say okay, I don't want to buy right here, what I need to do is then a break above this trend line and a retest, and then on a retest one can buy and target that whole zone. Position trade it will be fantastic one, fantastic position trade. Let's see if I get a chance, I will also take it. Gold US dollar is very simple today. On the H4 it is very simple, there is no confirmation yet. Yesterday it then dropped, okay. It then gave the breakout as well back to the 61.8. See, so these are the levels for today and we will be observing it. Obviously not blindly, but let me go for the first trade of the day. I'm expecting this rest. It's my luck if it moves in my favor or not. I might not be scalping today. Overall it can move back up till here, but then we will see. Okay, 970 980 pips approximately is showing at the moment, but then there are different levels that I will need to observe. Maybe one other position right here, and on the 15-minute a further breakout trade, and above the breakout it should look something as this, above this level. Then obviously there will be certain levels that I will be observing today, because every day the market is different. And there is then this level as well, there is then that level as well. So I mean, like different levels where price can potentially take a pause. And with my formula, once I find the levels, these levels are already key levels, okay. So this level and this level, see, both levels acted to be very good in the past, right here and right here. And there is one intraday as well that is going on, and that is going on as this. So yes, it suggests maybe a drop from here as well, but then we will see that, okay, when price will be up there, we will be seeing, we will be looking at it, that how it is going to be observed. So we will observe it as this. Now again coming to your chat, total inspection, did you get your analysis? Julius Sinadku, may you please do an analysis on gold as of today? I did, my friend, I did. Side by side, let's have a look at the euro as well. Wow, my friends, euro did a very fantastic move. Leonie, my friend, are you with me? You are holding a sell from 1.16, right? Even this time, if it continue, it is going to break this. I see it straight on top of 1.11392. Because yes, I think now it is not going to stop. These are position trades, okay. But I will see maybe later. Maybe I can close it right here. I'm not sure, okay. 1.13 somewhere. Dollar index seems to be breaking above. Oh, then gold should drop as per that formula then. I think my stop loss is a little bit compromised, I should say. Let's see this H1 candle, how it closes, what type of a close it gives us. Because literally at this stage, most of the traders are selling. Okay. Most of the traders are selling. But see, we have this as well. Making this as a support, but obviously support do break. And yesterday I gave you this trade, okay. This one. I entered a little bit late, otherwise this was a very good tradable opportunity from here. This candle, if you see this one, and then on the 15-minute I will be observing just like every day. This candle is bullish, but I will say on the lower time frames we need to observe it. Huge volume seen yesterday. Oops. Where was this? For now, since I'm in front of the PC, so I'm setting it right here. It comes at around 41.30 again. But may not be the case, okay? Because there are these other different levels we have. I have observed one thing, most of the traders just come right here to the stream for the levels. They see the levels and they go away. So, well, by force I cannot try to let someone sit by force with me right here in the stream. But remember, anyone who sit right here, you know, this is like a matching of the frequency. If one matches his mental frequency with me, what I'm saying, for example, in a radio, there is a broadcasting service and there is a receiver. The radio set in your hand is a receiver, and the broadcasting transmitter is that is obviously the transmitter. So if you remember radio sets, those usually when I was in college, that time I had no internet, no computer back then. Back in 2002, 2001, I was at school. Uh, so I used to listen radio most of the time. Voice of America and BBC was my favorite one. Then some Indian channels, not on the FM, but on the medium wave 1, medium wave 2. So long story short, in the radio set, when I used to tune the frequency, sometimes I used to forget because that was not digital. I forget that, okay, how, like, when I used to tune the channel, there would like it sound like sounds like this. And finally, when the needle of that set at a set frequency which the transmitter was sending. So when both of the frequencies match, I start to hear the voice. So same is the case right here. Till now so far I was like maybe trying to chase the audience and chase the subscribers, but I think there is no point, since I'm anyways doing it for the sake of my personal pleasure, so that I feel happy, so that others who are watching me are also thinking the same as me. So then there will be a lot of the fun. If I try to perform right here just like a performer, then guys, I will fed up easily, and most of those who have similar thoughts just like me, they will get fed up easily as well. So now today, before starting the live stream, I have decided that I will try to set my own tone, my own frequency. Those who want to be on this frequency will be successful, and yes, those who don't want to be on this, obviously they will, the internet is full of the live streams, they will be going somewhere else. Okay, so this is what I was thinking today, what I was planning today. Remember, when every day when I come, I bring this journal with me. This old journal, you see, this old journal has around 10 years of my experience. Not just this, 6 I have. Okay, but obviously these days I do record videos, so I think I have stopped journaling. I do journal, but they are very short. So I bring this journal with me. I say, okay, on this date, for example, on let me, for example, on this is today. I Let me read it for you. The date is, this is 17th of September 2017. I wrote, this is what I wrote. Today I took this bad trade of the euro US dollar. I was not supposed to be taking it, but since I need money and I had to open this trade, so I opened it and I booked a loss when it was coming against me. I didn't close the position. I further added one more position, and this same trade ended up in a loss. I am very I'm very sad, and I have promised myself that whenever I am in urgent need of money, I should know that this is not the thing for urgent money. If I look for urgent money, I definitely will be taking force trades. So I should be next time very careful. So my friend, these things are you. I open my own mistakes book with you, okay, in front of all of you. So I was saying, if one sets his frequency with me, will be thinking like me, and obviously those who don't want to think like me, there is no point for them or for me to communicate to those who have no mental frequency matching with me. Then obviously there is no point. So some of my friends also made a profit on the silver yesterday, and even today as well. Today one of my member called Tim Lee from Hong Kong, he made he bought but right here, if I tell you, he bought from we have a lot of the chat, so I have to find it out. He bought, and by the time he told me, the trade was already in $350, and this is a 5k account. So I said, okay, just book it, because I was observing a downward move. So I said, if it drops on him, he will be sad that, okay, a moment ago I was in 350 pips of take profit, and now I'm in loss. So this was that trade. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Right here was the trade which was closed. Okay, and since then see how much it dropped. It was supposed to be taken from right here. He took a little bit late, so but still the profit was good. Still he took it on this candle. Okay, it was supposed to be taken from here. He took it right here, but still the decision was good. because most of the traders look for sells right here, and I'm against of that. I will be quickly, just give me one moment so I can check the Forex factory very quickly if there is any news. Or you guys tell me, did you check Forex factory today? You just let me know. I want to assign you a duty. Every day you check Forex factory, and each of you occasionally tell me that there is a news for. Oh, my friends. Oh, today is non-farm employment change. And it can impact the gold very badly. Unemployment rate we have as well, unemployment claims as well. Oh, this is going to be a very huge day for the dollar and the gold and everything. Oh, that's why I was thinking this indexes just keep going on and on and on. So we need to find out that, okay, if this is a real pumping or is this really completing this ABCD, because the ABCD pattern will complete right here near 101.07. So then try to properly manage your positions, and I think then I'm leaving this euro with 1 pip of a loss. Yes, I don't want to hold it then. And since gold is giving me 20 pips loss for the day, I also want to book it, my friends. Yes, if there is a news, I would like to cover the news, and after the news I would like to be trading. Who knows, we can have a big spike up, a big spike down. Anything can happen on the news. You know, I don't like actively before the news, and maybe if there is a big move coming before the news, that will be coming. So then we have to see, okay, on the lower time frames, if I get something, I will be trading. So for that, let's patiently observe this level, okay? And if I get a chance, I will, till the news, I will be just intraday for now. No position trades then. Because yes, if it is going to crash, it can crash very nicely. So then for that, we need to observe these levels very nicely. And it's okay if we wait for the market. Till then we can have a lot of chit chat together. You know about me, I know about you. Julius, Mr. I would like to ask how to grow an account from 10 USD to above. Some of we youth Africans, we face a problem of low trading capitals, and I'm interested in trading gold. My friend, on gold $10 will be very less. I'm not demotivating you, but 10 will be very less on gold. If you really want to do grow it, the $10, you can then look for the euro US dollar is the best for you, and not a position trade. Several trades, like 1 or 2 good trades during a day, will be enough for you. So once you do it, slowly and gradually the account will be starting to grow. If I tell you I have grown one account from $7 to $38, then I blew it away in the early sessions, in the early time of my learning, when I was learning myself. And then I said, okay, if I turn $7 into 38 and I blow this $38, then I added $38 and I turned that $38 into $575 in 1 month. But since in 1 month I grew that, so I couldn't understood, like I became so much overconfident, and overconfidence kills the profit. So yes, ultimately I also blown that account as well. But if I was as sensible trader as now, I mean that 575 I could easily turn it to 5,000. I could easily turn it to 10k. And even now I'm looking for someone who is interested to grow such accounts. I can facilitate them in my live stream. This is not a live signal service or something, but my main purpose is to just let the other learn my strategy, because after all we know it is working. So if it is a working strategy, And believe me, out there in the world, any strategy for the forex trading which is present till now, till today, is comprised of this. I can take out thousands of the strategies from this one method, the one that I am on. Thousands of strategies. Okay. I can build uh, custom strategies person to person. Okay. So out of this same method, I can make 10,000, 20,000 good strategies, working strategies. But I say work on this method and learn everything. Become the king of your own trading, become the owner of your own trading. Why relying on one other ones? Why relying on other ones? Why not learning it yourself? We must learn it ourselves. For example, the ones on which in my early stages when I was relying on them, they are not trading anymore. They made good profits and left, started some other businesses. So what I would be doing now? Nothing, right? I would be doing nothing now. So I'm lucky enough I have this skill and I'm also feel myself very lucky that the divine gave me this opportunity to teach these methods to others. Not just the technical method but the psychological methods as well, because this in this life behind these candles are human emotions. Okay, now these bulls are buying because they think the news is going to be bad for the dollar. That's why they are buying. But I say, okay, even if I'm buying, I will be buying above the breakout of this. This is a classic reversal sign to the top side of the market. But I want to be a little bit patient. I want to have some patience today. So let's see if we get that good opportunities today or not. Volnes, Volvik, my friend, how are you doing? How is your life going on? You know, uh, this forex is such an industry which can make people billionaire and which can make people on the road. It's up to us. We want to bring ourselves on the road, or we want to learn and adopt these techniques to become good traders and use this as a tool for ourselves. We have to decide it. It is totally dependent on our skills, that what type of a skill we need, how do we need, then it will be going nicely. If I tell you one thing, I obviously need this candle, okay? Right here what the market did is market go bullish, go bullish, go bullish, and then suddenly break below, and then two candles try to push up but cannot, and then break below, and now the market is again struggling. At look at the market at this way, okay? And now the market is struggling again right here, and for the sellers there are a lot of the sell liquidity, but it can be a bullish trap as well. So that's why I say we need proper confirmations. What was happening yesterday, you will remember. We are going to get around 200-300 pips from gold today for sure. 200-300 pips is good amount. But the main thing is, my friend, we obviously need to wait for the market. If we don't wait for the market, means we are like just gambling, I should say. Without waiting for the market means just gambling. So one must obviously be trying to understand the market in such a way that it becomes a real business for everyone. And as far as it doesn't seem a real business, then what is the benefit of it if one is just keep giving profits from its pocket? If one is not making profits and is giving back profits again and again right here. So this is, you guys are very lucky, I should say, because you guys have these live stream these days, and our times there was no live streams, nothing as that. Right? There used to be no live streams, nothing. I'm a little bit sad, my friend, today. But the thing is, obviously, there are some things that I share. If it is trading related, I would definitely share. Just one moment. But then there are some personal things, right? You know, the situation I want to tell you, when, especially in our surroundings right here, when they say a happy person, they will try to make his life hard in such a way, like disturbing that person again and again. Because if one person is happy and the other one is not happy, and if the one who is happy is just happy because of his own skills, his own work and every stuff, but like still uh, the other ones who are not happy, who are not making money. For example, if I tell you, in my surrounding most of the people are hating me. They hate me. Why? Because people are going to 9 to 5 jobs, people are doing businesses from morning till the evening, and I am in the comfort of my home, just in my own room along with my kids, living a very good life. I'm not a millionaire, I'm not a Ferrari owner or something, but like still, people are getting jealous and trying to make my life hard in some way. I'm very in a censored way I'm telling you these things, I hope. So then from the inside of my mind I get so disheartened from this whole universe. I say, oh, why these humans are made in such a way? Even why hate or jealousy exist in this world? Then I start to question the whole universe. Then I start to question the existence in itself. And then finally I ended up in an episode of depression. An episode of depression I finally get, my friend. But then I ask myself, if people are disturbing me, it is their negative energy. Why am I absorbing it? That is then on my behalf my fault. Right? So yes, there is one my mistake as well. If no doubt people will be disturbing me, but why uh, I take that energy? This is my fault. This is my own fault. Why I let myself get disturbed by others? So 3 minutes we have left today. Previous 3 days we have spent on candlestick patterns. You know, candlestick patterns gives us very good profits. Previous, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days I non-stop discussed like this. Each and every candle I discussed. But today is a little bit bigger day. So even today I'm looking at the candles, but maybe I may not be looking as this today. Very close. But no doubt it is good for scalping. Oh, my friend, 4070 was my buy level from yesterday. Inside bar this is. If I tell you this is an inside bar. Inside bar means inside this big bullish candle, small people came in. So yes, let me take with 32 pips if I can successfully get it. $4060 is a drop, obviously, even today. Yes, thank you to Chuko you cheer Huba. Thank you. Yes, I should ignore. You know, ignorance is a bliss. Ignorance is a bliss. And they don't see my hard work actually. My my sleepless nights, my hard work, my struggles, asking money from one person, another person, another. They don't remember this. Now my life goal is for now is to have a 10k or 5k personal account. So then I was planning that okay, I will take it from someone to manage an account and then we'll get weekly profits on it. Because the strategy anyways works very nicely. I manage risk as well, but then I say okay, let me grow the same account, but it may take time because you know my risk level. I take very less risk level, 0.01, 0.02, because this is the only money that I have. If I lose it, not because of my formula, but if because of my emotions, if I lose it, I will have no further money. Though it doesn't mean I have big offers from Dubai, I have big offers from every country literally, but especially a lot of the offers from Dubai. People say we set up a good environment for you right here, you come join us. But I say no, I want to work independently. I don't want to work for anyone. I want to work for myself independently. So that's why I may not be that much rich. But I mean, everything happens for a good cause. If I was maybe very rich, who knows if I get ill or something. Because life works on variables. If one person has a lot of money and no health, that also doesn't mean a good life. So we just need to go with the flow. Whatever the life offers us, we should accept it. Even if that is jealousy, I tell myself, if that is jealousy, if there is others people energy, I should absorb it nicely, because as a human being this is after all my duty, to just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. The moment we break that flow, the moment we are on a very bad track, bad path. I did not use pen this week today, this week in the live streams. Soon I will be moving to a new house, so it will take a little bit of time, effort, because I'm living in a combined family system right here, and I have my share of money right here. But I need, if I get this share, I will need a little bit more money, and then I'm trying to build a very beautiful house, smaller one, small flat, I should say. So maybe soon I will start working on that. Soon I have some savings as well, some physical gold. I mean, I bought early around 2 ounces that are, so it should be equivalent to 5k. My wife say to sell that and invest it right here. I say no, I saved it for my house, my own house, personal. One day I pronounced in my video in a live stream in my regional language. I used to do live stream in a regional language, my Urdu language. So I used to live stream and I said about that I'm willing to buy a house, a separate house. So then a person reached out to me, but his offer was very good and lucrative. But for some reason, I cannot work under someone. This is my problem. If I'm not independent, I may not be able to work with someone. Okay, let me highlight this 15-minute candle right here. 15-minute candle is still like bullish. Side by side, the dollar index is also going up, so this is a little bit. If I tell you now, my friend, this is a little bit making me putting into thoughts that dollar index also break this point, because it was supposed to be dropping from here. So if that was supposed to be dropping from here, why? I think gold is going to break this level. We have 10 minutes left. In 10 minutes we will know that what actually the situation is. Because it can be a rejection area possibly, and the real breakout level be above this. This is 4083 at the moment, so we need this candle to close as this. Otherwise the next candle can open and can come back down 150 pips. But still, like looking at the price action right here, the candlestick patterns, you see this candlestick is holding the bulls. So I say, okay, there is maybe a little bit of bullish wave coming. So then what's bad in it? Because one side a trader has to look at. So initially I decide one direction for myself, and then I say, okay, I even if it drops, then I do the other side trades as well, further trades, further scalping, stuff like that, because then I completely understand the language of this market till then. So the scalping, we are just waiting for it. Otherwise, if no scalping, then it is showing me straight up move. I think we need to manage the risks as well. Let me do this Fibonacci again. Fibonacci sets my directions nicely. Yes, this is the truth, and this is what I'm demonstrating with all of you. Fibonacci, he was a good person. He gave us this tool. One is Gann levels. In India most people use Gann levels as well, but when I was a beginner and I was trying to master one strategy, I focused on Fibonacci, because Fibonacci works on the trends, and they say just trend is your friend. So I just said, okay, if trend is my friend, let's do it with the Fibonacci, because Fibonacci is trend based system. Oh, every day at this time, little fever starts with some headache as well. The weather is changing, it's getting cold. It is, by the way, cooler right here. We will know that how this market is giving us what. As I said, I'm a little bit low in energy today, so sorry about that. Okay, my friends. See, we are a family right here. Sometimes I will be happy, sometimes you will be happy, sometimes I will be sad, sometimes you will be sad. So if we don't share our sorrows with each another, then system will not go. Remember I said about the frequency. We need to match our frequency. So I'm the transmitter right here. Obviously those who like my strategy will try to tune their frequency to my frequency, and not because they may like me or something, but because they like my method, my skills. Breakout failed. 15 minutes will be deciding that, okay, what is the overall situation, because 15 minutes is right here the king today, and it will be telling us that, okay, do we need to hold the position or close the position, or what we need to do. Did you guys see my video? The one that I uploaded that day, it was how I analyze the markets. Make sure, promise me, you will be watching it and you will be practicing it so that you get exactly my strategy. That is exactly my own strategy. I highly recommend everyone to have a look at that. So maybe I'm mostly free today, so I can spend one extra hour with you. In next 34 minutes we have a news as well. I didn't saw the forecast. Let's say what is the forecast as per the Forex Factory. News seems to be bad for the dollar. Kind of mixed data. But sometimes then the market also moves before that. Okay, I moved my stop to break even because we are entering into a very high frequency time. This is US 30, S&P 500. AUD USD, GBP AUD. We have to see for a buy right here, okay, or a buy above this line, or a sell below this line. Break below, then a sell. Sell can be back to this zone, this one. Let me highlight this level for you so that you know that okay, this is the situation. And this is the silver, by the way. It's also showing a very good buy, but 50.59. And this is the gold. So seems like a breakout is occurring, but further breakout above 4082. Okay, not before that. Can be a false one because there are a lot of the levels up there, so we will need to see. I mean, with this break even stop, it might not be surviving because obviously it can come back down, take a retest as well. Who knows, like if it goes straight up, maybe but let's see. This is a critical level 4082, so we need to look at it right here. This, we need a break above this. Okay, NY session opened, so maybe can be a bullish trap, we don't know, because this is a sell area. This little, either a breakout or a strong sell from here. Then maybe right here we can see some. Let's do a little bit precisely, find out the precise level. Yes, this is that precise level, this is another precise level, this is the more precise level. This maybe I think this is more important. Let's delete this as well. This level 4097, 4100 approximately. Last Thursday, did you remember we traded it to the bullish side? Who knows, this Thursday it can act as a crashing market. Yes, it can also happen. So time will decide. We will see how it overall goes. 114 pips this trade is overall giving me today. Then there will be this level as well. And yes, above 4109 it is completely bullish then. And the H4 is not yet closed, okay? It will close after the news. So potentially it can spike up till there as well. It looks as this on the H4, where it suggests a take profit as per the ABCD. But that will need proper confirmations, not just 1, 2 or 3. And that is 4180 approximately. Anyways, let's observe it on the 15-minute today. Even on the 5-minute. 4097 is very closer. So let's see how it reacts there. We need to see how it reacts there. Well, RSI, we cannot ignore this. RSI on the 5-minute go above 80, and on M15 above 80 as well. But it doesn't mean selling, okay? No selling right now. Even if you are not holding any position, don't sell right now. This is not a sell area. We will be trying to confirm it from here or here, and the ideal one maybe, if that is the case, 4131. And the very ideal one, if it reaches to 4180, that can be like a fantastic one. But first we have to see these levels today, right? So we just need to be patient more and more and more, properly waiting for the setups and everything. But I'm still not exactly sure that if I hold it till there, is it really going to survive this break-even stop? I have no idea, because we have news as well, and you know how on the news the markets are. So that but anyways, let's see. If you are someone who are getting around 100, 200 or $300 of profit on it for the day, congratulations, this is enough for you. So yes, don't be too greedy. Just like my member Tim Lee today was holding $350 of a positive trade. I said close, and he closed, and later the market go against him. Even yesterday I told him to close at 1k of profit. He did, and later the market reverses. So then today he added again. And maybe I may not be more focusing on the one-on-one sessions, because now I want to focus on the live streams, because I'm really, understanding a trader in one-on-one Zoom meetings and stuff like that. This is a very hard stuff. Because whatever I share in the live streams, I do share the same stuff with in the one-on-one. But in the one-on-one, the thing is, I try to understand the trader, his requirements, his psychology. stuff like that. So maybe later I will reopen the slots. In the morning I'm usually free, but later, because I want to have some rest, and I will also need to build and go look for land to buy and then construct a house. So maybe just this live streaming, and I'm also thinking maybe I will be stopping the weekly forecasts. So just 5 days a week I will come right here, will teach everyone, because obviously I want to help those who want to stay right here with me in the live streams, because they are, since if I'm giving time, they are also investing their time on my live streams. So whatever the strategy, the concepts, everything, I will be sharing it live right here, along with the progress. Like right here I show you that, hey, see this I'm thinking, and on the basis of those thinking I took this practice trade with all of you, and see I'm doing it as this, like in the real time. I think live is always better. Live streams is always better. My friend, the thing is now it is entering near my potential sell area. It can be, it is not yet confirmed. Okay, potentially it can be, we need to wait for it. And yes, if this is a real sell area, maybe we can miss this market come down and I'm stopped with break even stop. But see, I have to tell myself that, okay, you know, this is in this profit 137 pips. This is not my profit. If I close it, then it becomes my profit. It is just floating in the market. It is like the market is giving me this. If I want to book it, it will be then mine. Okay. So I cannot consider this mine unless this trade is open. So yes, it can come down and stop me out, and I got nothing for the day, but no problem. You know, when you understand the market, when you understand these candles, when you understand the zones, when you understand the trend lines, when you understand this whole market, then see, getting 100, 200 pips, 150 pips, 50 pips, 60 pips will be like a piece of cake for you every day. Even if one is going to do it with a bigger lot size, they can do it easily. But things start to get worse when we enter at a bad zone. For example, if I say I'm going to buy right here, why? I want to buy right here because why? Because I think it is going up. Then that is obviously a compromised trade position, because if it drops, it will be dropping 204 pips against me. And even on Monday, no, sorry, not on Monday, yesterday I did one slight mistake. Later it go in my favor, but I already closed that position. So everything I try to make it everything transparent. If it is possible for all of you, try to give me a thumbs up on the live stream. If possible, if convenient. If it is not convenient for you, okay, no problem. But I mean, it is free, so if you can, I think it doesn't cause you any harm. But it just tell YouTube that, okay, this people are liking this stream, so we should send it to more people. Clear? So we should send it to more people. Yes, this is market is really struggling right here. So at this stage I want to see the 1 minute a little bit. I want to see this level as well a little bit, and I want to have an eye on the index as well. Index is dropping. Oh, this index was very tricky for me. Yes, this it will be, we will be waiting for confirmation on S&P 500. Well, I think I need to close this position now. Maybe if it drops, then I will buy again. But I think for now I need to leave the position. So I booked 112 pips from this one. I'm waiting for another opportunity. Okay. This is how I trade, my friends, in front of you. Tim Lee, my friend, how are you doing? Always welcome, my friend. See, if you see the concurrent viewers on my chat, as soon as I close the position, people left the session. This much we guys are addicted to trading. Right here, if you see this particular candle, it is telling us one story. You see this candle, and this candle. And let me show you some candles as this further. Okay, let's see. You see, remember these three candles. And then look at it right here. You see one, two, three candles right here. So three right here and right here. What does it tells us? The market did not respected it right here. It respected to the bullish side, which means it is bullish, and that was this confirmation for continuation to the high side of the market. And there is further upcoming, but right now maybe 4070 can become a good buying level, but luckily if the market drops still here on the news. So we have very little time left in the news. And if it just continue go up, I don't chase the markets at all. This is not my habit. I literally don't chase the market. By now you should have got an idea about my trading style. I just don't like to chase the markets. I like to wait for the market. For example, if I look at this candlestick pattern and if I read it, it will be telling me this is also a good buying zone on the news 4070. Since yesterday I'm holding this particular position. But during this time, if it go up, I don't chase it. On the retest, I can re-enter right here as a bull on a proper confirmed retest. Because see, this RSI already has gone above 80, even, no doubt on the M5, but still my friends, it is above 80. On the H1 is also, but since there is a news coming, so I need to be careful for it. And since I teach these things to others that hey, don't be greedy, so subconsciously when I'm in profit I say okay, don't to be greedy, there is always another setup. Just like if it drops till here, we trade it, I trade it, I made profit out of it as well. But if it doesn't, no problem, some other time another setup, another. This life, we cannot chase each and every setup, each and everything. We cannot, literally we cannot. I became completely depressed in 2018. I used to chase, I was such overconfident, I used to chase each and every opportunity. Then I said, okay, what I am doing, by the way? What am I doing? What I am doing, is it good for my health or not? I also need to understand that. So you guys try to do it as this as well, and you will see a tremendous, a very huge positive change in your trading. Yes, this is true, okay? This is not a joke. This is completely true based on my personal experiences. This is completely based on my personal experiences. See, like since last week I'm live streaming, okay? I'm just giving the reference of last this week and the previous week. Last week, each and every setup I gave worked fantastically. Each and every setup I discuss in the weekly forecast work fantastically. Now, do you think is this magic? No. This is market structure. See, if I like, for example, let me tell you one thing. Here in the market, if I say, okay, if a setup is gone from my hand and if I need to wait for it, if I need and if I try to enjoy that process, my friends, that is going to bring good change in our trading. And by good change, I doesn't mean at all that we need to bring like a by good change we need to double account right now. By good change I mean we need to enjoy this whole process, because there are traders who sometimes make profits, but when they make profits they don't enjoy it. They don't ever feel that money, that I made this money. I have a friend, he used to make around $10 every day. A very small trader he was, but very good technical. Right here, local friend I had from my own country, from my own neighbor, you can say, next door neighbor. So one day he made $10, 2 days he made $2, 1 month he made $200, the other month he made $150, the other month he made $130 profit. He said, Aftab, I don't feel this money. I said, you go drive a taxi for a day. How much will you earn? He said, maybe around $3 or $4. I said, how much stress will you have when you drive a taxi to earn $4? He said, I have to buy a car first, then I have to look for passengers, and then I have to look for the car maintenance, and then I have to look for the car this and that and that, and then I have to be driving in the traffic and in the rain, and even if I have headache and if even I have temperature, I have to drive and do this and that and that. And I said, how much will you make money? He said around maybe $120 to $110 a month. I said, now see this. In how much time do you make this $10 in Forex? He said, well, comfortably I sit right here, and if there is an opportunity, I take a trade in the morning, I take a trade in the afternoon, then one in the NY session, and pretty much uh, even in the first two trades I make around $35 of profit, but then in the last trade I give $20 back to the market. Still I'm left with like around $10. I said, now see, unless you don't withdraw your funds and spend it on yourself, you are not going to feel it. I had another friend, he lost around £180,000. He's from UK. He was my member, he took a course from me, but he was not able to understand the real trading. So once he made profit, and even let's say if I gave him a level, he may not be able to trading it. There are then those traders who just listen to themselves, they don't listen to others. So once he made profits, not from my direction, but obviously direction I gave him, we discussed together and everything, and $3,500 he made on a $4,000 of account. I said, I strictly advised, I don't want to say his name, maybe he's watching me silently. I strictly advised him that please withdraw the money. So he, back in like this previous this same 2025 February maybe it was, so he withdraw the funds, and then obviously he blow that account as well. Now recently, a month ago, I was talking to him on phone, and he literally said, Aftab, the only profit that I made in this market is the one that you have told me to withdraw from the market. That is the only profit. Otherwise, I took money, I added into the accounts, and I just blow it. I put it money, I blow it. I put it money, I blow it. That is the only money which I withdrew, and that night I took my family to dinner. And even he didn't withdraw that whole money. Maybe 500 or $600 he withdraw, or pounds maybe. So my friend, the thing is, we need to feel this money as well. Okay, we are like most traders say, we are going to grow the accounts. Growing the accounts is not bad if you are working with a mentor or someone. But if you are doing it with on your own, I will highly recommend at the end of a week withdraw the money. I have another friend, Emmanuel. This is one good thing I like about him, and that is he withdraw his. He's on a funded account, but still he withdraw periodically. And I like this quality of him. Plus, he always stay on one side of the market. I always like this quality of him. Since I have told you, there are different people, different methodologies. Okay. So let's see. I don't want to bore you with stories. You will be saying, "Oh, Aftab is telling us stories," but my friend, this is reality. Okay, this is reality. RSI is going again below 20, so I think, and we have a news in 8 minutes. So maybe a proper Fibonacci trade will be right here. Right here will be a good Fibonacci trade. But it doesn't mean it cannot take a rejection, but I will be waiting a little bit. And the very proper one will be right here. That will be around, let's delete adjust this for now as this. Maybe I don't need this level as well. Let me show you. Let's delete this. Even I'm going to delete this as well. This is, by the way, a good level, but a bit too early for me. And even this one, 4067 seems very safe to me. This whole zone will be a reversal zone if we get a chance. If not, we just let it go. We don't chase it. We don't chase it at all. We don't chase it at all. Because if we see right here, if I show you this, and I want to show you a technique. Try to look the market as this if you are a beginner. Where was this? 4067. And then look it as this. And once you understand these channels, market will already be working for you. Because these are nothing but channels. Let's extend it. This is what we need to understand. So from right here we can expect another channel as this. This is a channel strategy, okay? And then finally this whole channel will be trading on top of this trend. This is one easy technique as well for everyone. See, below this channel we will have this whole range empty. So sellers have this advantage. But there is this block. You see this block? If one gets this concept is also enough for you to be profitable always. Obviously with good psychology. This is now another pro thing. Now on my channel I did not discuss this concept, but since you guys are with me live sitting right here looking at the market, so I want to give you this concept, because yes, I value your time, and if you stay there will be more stuff coming as this. So there are not just always these Fibonacci numbers, there are these different things. Now it will be very easy as well. If the market leave this area, we will just extend this as this, okay? But now it is as a block, so let it treat it as a order block. Now this order block need to be invalidated, because this is for the sell, okay? This is for the sell, but I'm not recommending sell right here, because I have that other stories from behind. This is a sell order block, but since I made profit from a buy, so in 2 minutes we have a news as well, so maybe a spike down can easily give me 195 pips. Mark my words, okay? On confirmation right here, 4067 with a moderate volume. News is going to be released soon. 1 minute left. In 1 minute, let's see where we get a buy trade, because I see maybe a further 180 pips drop right here, because see the sellers are having to put just 100 pips of a stop loss and a quick 182 pips of a take profit, and even will get a chance to move stop to break even. That's why sellers are taking part in it, right? So this order block of a sell is going to work nicely. Let it go a little bit below, and then more sellers, when see okay the order block worked, they will start selling it. Still it will be 175 pips downward move. That will be a very good one. I mean, I highly recommend everyone, even after the stream, still you are trading at the moment, you are looking at charts, look at this. News is released. News is released, my friends. Let's see. I want it to drop till here. Let's see. And even if it is going to reverse from here or not, let me reduce my lot size, okay? Because if it go negative, I might be holding it. Order executed. Immediately 20, 30, 42 pips it's giving me on the news. Wow. I booked 96 pips. Great one. So see, those who sold right here made profit, those who bought right here made profit. Now tell me, is this any difficult? Just tell me, is this any difficult, my friends? No. Pure one technical, just one strategy we need. Just little bit of understanding we need, just little bit of patience we need. Yes. Now in the longer run, if I say maybe, I still see maybe, okay, maybe there is a big maybe. It can break this level, but first let's see, it can go straight woo candle. Every day the market situation is like easily I made 200 pips from two trades, both from the buy, and if I wanted I could make this from a sell trade as well. So this is how I trade the news, all in front of you, transparently, nothing hidden from you. This order block was transparently shown to you. The sell order block worked. We just need to tune our mind, our frequencies a little bit to match the market maker. What the market maker is thinking, we need to find it out. Now if yesterday and if during the week, if I chase the market, do you think I would be profitable? No, not at all. I would not be profitable. I would be just a loser. So this order block now played out. Now we need to see, okay, there is one buy order block right here, but since the bulls took it over, so we need to see it on the 1 minute now. Now it is like pointing further up from right here. This is how I trade. Did you learn this order block concept today? From right here I started. I will make more videos and more live streams about it if you guys want to learn it. Even if this method gives you one trade per day of $100, 100 pips, so that's still enough. For most of the traders, that is enough on gold. Yes, this is, see, it is going up. So 500, like till now so far, this is already above, up around from here 342 pips. So those who are selling immediately right here till here, obviously they must be stopped out. Why? Because I clearly said don't sell right here unless this breakout doesn't occur. Pound AUD, right here it was showing bullish. I said no, we wait for right here, who knows, we can get a divergence and stuff, then we can trade from a better price. So my friends, these are simple techniques, simple tactics, and we need to master it. Once we need to master, when we master it, these things will be going in our favor. But imagine those who bought right here emotionally on this candle are immediately down 77 pips. So we need to validate it right here because it already gave us one trade opportunity. We need to further find out that, okay, because the M30, if we see, this still shows 4109. Okay, let me actually see the non-farm. See, I didn't saw any news till now so far whether that is bad or good, but I still traded. So okay, mixed data. Non-farm employment change is good, but the unemployment rate is bad and the unemployment claims. Okay, for the unemployment claims the time is not yet decided. It will be tentative. So it will be highly volatile. Let's see the dollar indexes. Oh, this is what I was looking for, my friends. Yes, because this was a sell level. I was thinking why it is going to go bullish. Wow, my friends, wow. See this point D right here? And perhaps that's why indeed US 30 is going up, because dollar index is going down. So based on this data, then gold should again go to 4160 then. But we need for a confirmed entry. So let's see if it is going to give us that or not. Time will decide whether it is giving us or not. Time is a very precious thing in life as well, but in Forex as well. In Forex, the time period is very much important for us. Now, most traders who join me live and who join my live stream, they say, okay, give me immediately one buy level or one sell level. I say it doesn't work as that. We need for confirmations. We definitely, my friend, need to wait for confirmations. Once we wait for a confirmed direction, then things start to get easy for us. See, what did I say? This is a buy level. For a single pip market did not come. Like literally, you go to the streams and see. No one's formula is going to be this much accurate. 225 pips it gave. What else we need from this? But this order block is still valid. We are not selling because it played out this order block. $4097, all eyes on this one. Now emotionally, if I enter into a buy, who knows, it can be a bullish trap or something. But people will not be telling you, but I want to show you that it can be traded as this. Then if I'm going to trade, just see how I trade it. But let's wait for those confirmations which I need. And once I get those confirmations, I can trade. If I don't get those confirmations, I let it go without me. Simple. And everyone, if you are holding it from here, I will suggest just book it, because this is too much profit. Okay, this is too much profit. You made profit from right here and you did not made this this buy, still it's fine. You did not traded this one, but you traded this one, still it's fine. Book the profits and just leave the markets. Let's focus on understanding, because from right here now fresh entries is very risky. And if you, when I start the stream, where was the market was right here. Overall 307 pips it moved. So how I knew that this market is going to go up? I read these candles, because every candle tells us a story. There is a story and human emotion behind every candle, and these candles will be telling us these stories all of the time. This is us who need to decode that message behind, that okay, if this candle is moving as this, what is it telling us? After all, what is it telling us? Once we do that, we are on the right path of success. Okay, this is a very huge and big candle. I haven't seen such candle during the entire week. But since we are in the order block for a sell, and if I add a buy right here, I have to put all the way 300-400 pips of a stop loss for it. I'm not going to do that, and still the breakout has not yet occurred. So yesterday before the breakout I took a trade, but every day if I make my habit, obviously a point will come that I will get exhausted. I will say, oh, this is not going in my favor. So I will not be repeating that again today, because not every day is a rainy day, or not every day is a good day. So small tactics, and these small tactics brings us good profits. These are very little smaller tactics, okay? The order block right here is valid. So sellers have this advantage. For 100 pips they are trying to again point this one, but this again pointing is not very ideal to me. As far as I'm not holding it overnight, with 100 pips it may not be able to work. Simple. So we need to wait for this order block has worked and it has been taken over. Now we need for this candle to come back down, take a retest from somewhere right here or right here, and then we can enter again as a bull. So in that situation we will have not only less stop loss, but we will get a chance to move our stop to break even very immediately. And this is yet another tactic. So you tell me, is it any hard? Tell me, is it any hard? No. We anyways make this market very hectic for ourselves. Anyways, like, so I say why? Like, if one is going to put a risk it at a better place, because this market is anyways risky. So we should be placing it that risk on a good place, a good zone. Once we trade at a good zone, like after all here and there, if I sum up this thing, I will say if your trade is at a bad place, that trade will end badly. If the trade is at a good place, that trade will end up in good profits. This thing, if one understand, is the king of the forex industry. That person is the king of the industry. So we right now are patiently waiting for this M15 candle to close in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes we will know how this candle closes, whether it is a bullish, because see, if it closes right here below this candle, still we cannot consider it a breakout candle. Even if it closes as this will no doubt be bullish, but still there will be a huge chance that the market can drop again. And what about this liquidity right here? Because in the real time we don't know if right here the person who is sitting right here, is this person a market maker or is this person a retail? If this is a retail move from here, liquidity is going to be grabbed. Yes, my friends, liquidity is going to be grabbed. That's for sure. Because the order block, obviously, that came at a certain place which suggests that this is a market maker stuff going on. So right here now we see if this liquidity is going to be grabbed, or if this, okay, 1 minute left, but see that same bullish breakout candle most probably is going to close bearish. So now we are going to look for the next candle to go retest the high, slightly high, take out this liquidity, and there we can take a sell. If it is confirmed. If not, we just don't chase it. Simple logic, simple funda. One who understands it, believe me, is successful for the entire life in this forex market. Just tiny tuning of your frequency it needs. Tiny frequency. Those who did it are forever and ever successful. And this is true. This is a proven method. Okay. This is a very proven method. A very proven method this is. One who understands it is successful for life. So in we have see now when the H1 closes, that is also a very important time. Why? H1 is closing, H4 is closing in 4 minutes on my broker. H1 closing, H4 closing, M15 closing, M5 closing, M1 closing, M30 closing, all closing. So that's why H4 are perhaps very much important for us to understand. Let me clean up the chart and let's find out new blocks. I hope you understand this concept. Let's wait for this trend line now, that okay, what it gives us and how it gives us, because RSI is in the middle. RSI is in the middle. Look at the S&P 500 approaching potential sell area. US 30 going up, GBPUSD most likely going to form a double bottom and continue pushing up. If we fail to buy right here on the double bottom, then we buy above this trend of break, this break of trend. Sorry, I did it. This much simple it is, my friends. Let's patiently wait for it, see what it gives us. And by the way, this is session number 54. Session number 54. I can't wait to hit that century, session number 100. If I do it every day, let's say, in how much time will I reach there? I will reach there in around if there are 5 days in a week. 5 days. So in 1 month there are 20 days. So in 1 month, tomorrow 55 will complete. So next week 60 will complete. And in December 20 further sessions. So 60 plus 20, 80. In January we will be hitting 100 in January. But till then you have to support me in the form of likes if you can. In January we will hit that 100 mark area. Let's find out an opportunity if we can. Wow, there is divergence right here on the 5 minute, but the thing is it was tradable with 84 pips and 70 pips it's giving. So let's see. We need to wait 10 minutes further because this level, you know, good buying level it was. A very good and fantastic buy it was. We need to wait for this candle. And by the way, look at the levels. Yes, Timly, you are right. You are right. But look at the levels that I find for you. My friends, look at the levels. This is the magical formula. Let me do it for all of you once again. In the longer run, maybe bulls are going to take it over as this. Back to 4180. Maybe next week, maybe tomorrow, maybe today. Maybe on silver right here as well. So then let's do a proper Fibonacci stuff. This time I'm going to buy from 4060, and the silver I'm buying from maybe silver I'm buying from right here, okay, from 50.86.91 somewhere, 50.94. let's see. Okay, let's see that one. Yes, I think maybe silver is a good buy for near 50.875. so let's see. RSI also coming back down, but we need one candle to push up from right here. Maybe for silver I will wait a little bit. For gold I'm also waiting, because now I see maybe we can see a drop till here, even if it is a bullish one, even if it is not a bullish one. Right here a very less stop loss is involved, and at least 300 pips it can give. It is coming back down from where I started the live stream, so market is getting very interesting. Herky, what time frame do you usually enter on? Well, if I'm live streaming, so in the live streaming I usually look for M5, M15, M1 most of the time. But for example, if this trade I'm entering, it will be entered on maybe one M15 rejection. If I get right here, still that will be enough. But I can enter on M1 as well. I will see a rejection right here, but the M1 has a thing. If I see a rejection, I enter and stop loss will be below the rejection candle. So this is one problem. Now here is one more logic I want to tell you. By the time it go below this zone and reaches till here, people will be selling. They will consider it as a trend line break. But I will say no, my friends. This is not a breakout. This is a proper retest of a Fibonacci. That order block played right here. Big volume came, and this is the ideal one. Otherwise, this is also a buy zone. Okay. This in itself is a buy zone, but I traded it once, so I don't want to trade it again. Even if I miss, still I miss, no problem. But I think I should not trade this one. Otherwise, I can trade. I can trade right here in front of you right now. See. Quickly I will be getting profit from it because my actual position trading buy will be 4060, not at this zone. This one has 88 pips of an SL, because at the moment if I put my SL right here, that is too much. I don't want to stay in this market this much long, especially in such situations. And since we have 2 minutes left already in this candle to close, H1 candle will close in 2 minutes. So yes, see, the next candle can potentially come back down nicely, take over this area and then continue bullish. This is also very much possible. So let's see how it closes. But if I want to trade it properly, for example, if I want to properly hold a position from here till there, that will be a take profit of 956 pips, while the stop loss on that one will be yes, this much. Stop loss on that one will be how much? Around yes, around 520 pips. But the pips volume might be more, but I reduced my trading volume, lot size, and later I can convert it into an intraday trade as well. So this is like, it depends. These things depends on market conditions, market situations. How do we handle them? It depends on that. Wow, silver took a rejection 1 2 3 4 5 minutes ago. 20 pips. 50.71 is the right buying level on confirmation on lower time frame. That will be then a good. Let's see side by side this US. Oh, it is entering right here. We see, okay, what it gives us. But I think maybe if it continue bullish breakout retest, then anyways we are going to look at it. GBPUSD, USDJPY I want to quickly look at. 157 it reached as expected. Now we have to see it's going to drop or not. GBPUSD, maybe let's see, the double bottom is missed, but there was a Fibonacci trade. Oh, double bottom is right here, and there is on the GBP this, so maybe it is pointing to a breakout. Total inspection, are you with me? It is suggesting maybe a breakout. maybe it's coming till here. Okay, I left with 15 pips because look at this candle. I think I need to wait a little bit for it. This is the actual good buying level. So maybe properly, if it, let's say if it go up there, it already dropped from there, but let's say if it go up there again, I can look for a sell from there on proper confirmation, and then wait for it to come drop till here, and then look for this buy opportunity. Okay, and if it continues straight down, I look just for buy, no selling. Once you understand it that okay, this level once worked and it's not going to work further, you can minimize your risking trade already. Because then you understand your overall situation, your overall trading stuff. So once you understand that, things start to get very easy. Maybe, and this breakout can also be tradable back for around how much? 138 pips. 4060 will be the level. Silver, if it reaches here, can be a good place to buy, but if it's slightly close below, then I will say okay, maybe then silver can drop further till this support 49. This will be this. Yes, it is pointing to 49. So then same is the gold. Gold is pointing to 4060, even then lower. So this is also a good strategy. Once you know that the market is not respecting you, you leave with a very tiny SL. Simple. Keep things simple for yourself. And once you do that, you are already successful. Right everyone, so this is the analysis. Tomorrow we will be looking at it further. Tomorrow is Friday and I have decided I will be teaching everything live, maybe no recorded videos, nothing. On the H4 it is showing this, but obviously it can fail as well. Okay, so it doesn't mean that it is 100% true. So that's why we put stop losses for it, but it can be a good level and I will be trading later if it come back down till here and as this, and if a sharp drop, then I confirm it for a sell, and the sell can then be too bigger one. Let's see the daily time frame. That sharp can be then back to this zone. So if anyone has holding positions, may be able to hold it to 37.40 as well. If we see the daily candle reading a little bit, yesterday it go up, but then the candle closed with a wick, and today it hardly go up there, and now it is coming back down. So yes, it will be a little drawback if this level is hit tomorrow. If this candle closes as this and market tomorrow come back till here, then I might be not interested for this one. Okay, everything is a factor based. So yes, this is it. Take a lot of care of yourself, everyone. If you have any questions first, yes, one more thing, if you have any questions, any chit chat, I can stay right here with all of you. If not, I will go have some rest, and then in an hour, 1 hour I will have a meeting. So yes, this is it. I hope you made good profits today. You didn't tell me that you made profits or not, but anyways, I did my level best to teach and educate everyone, show you the levels, every stuff. From my side, I do my 100%, okay? And I will be further doing my own 100% further, because usually because of the very bad mood and those people stuff, I don't get, because these things, teaching also requires a little bit of good mood as well. So when someone ruin my mood, then see how beautiful lessons I have right here. In the upcoming sessions, I'm going to be discussing all of them too, with all of you, right? With all of you, I will be discussing these sessions. We will be discussing these markets, and yes, I will be showing you these little tactics that will be making you separate from a loser trader. That's my promise to you. Okay, so yes, take a lot of care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow. Till then, I love you all. Waiting, I will be waiting for you tomorrow. Goodbye.